Oh, oh. Yay! Oh. PaperMill, designed by the one and only Timothy Hardy. My name is Alex. I'm from Australia, and I quit the corporate life to start a food business, PaperMill Fresh Asian Kitchen. I'm the creator of the Spurrito, the fresh spring roll burrito. And you know what? There's a bit of a story behind it, and I want to share that with you. So if you've ever wanted to start your own business, or you love travel and food, then follow my journey. You never know where it might lead you. So if you've watched the last 4 episodes, you've seen that I've left my job in 2015 to go backpacking. And somehow it's all turned in this quest to bring this burrito idea to life. And it's literally an idea that took me to a rice paper factory in Vietnam, to eating fresh spring rolls in Moscow, Russia, to sharing fresh spring rolls with Lithuanian friends I met along the way. And somehow, through all of it, I've met this Dutch guy, Jort, that wants to help me bring the idea to life in music festivals in Amsterdam. Just landed in Eindhoven in Holland, which is about an hour and a bit south of Amsterdam. And I need to get to Amsterdam. And someone the other day told me about how great hitchhiking was across Europe and whatnot, so I'm gonna give that a try. Currently got this ADAM poster, Amsterdam poster. So hitchhiking actually turned out like, oh fuck, wait, so oh my god, sometimes I can't talk. So hitchhiking...
Change your voice.
Huh?
What happened to the voice?
Did I change my voice?
A bit. I'm all serious now.
Oh really? Okay. So, yeah, hitchhiking worked out really well.
Okay.
I met Mustafa,
Hi.
my new Dutch friend, me up from the airport. Where are we off to now?
We're off to Amsterdam center on the east side, and I'm gonna drop you off near a tram station.
Have you picked up a hitchhiker before?
You're my second one. Traveling to Berlin last 2 weeks ago, and I picked up 2 girls. They drove with me for 3 hours or something.
Were they fun?
Not as fun as you.
Oh. So what's your favorite thing about Amsterdam?
Friendly people, I think. Small. It's not big. That's a different phrase. Well, that's 2 things I like about Amsterdam.
Yeah. This was my first hitchhiking experience ever. Not a bad way to start things off. So here I am in Amsterdam, and I'd like to point out that I have absolutely nothing in place. We don't have any supplies for food. We needed a very specific type of rice paper. I mean, Jort hadn't even tried a Spurrito before. I didn't have a food stall. We had no equipment, no commercial kitchen to prepare the food in. I had 0 work experience in the food industry. And on top of that, I had no place to stay. I only had a couple of friends, and we only had a few weeks until our first festival. So I have all of these things on my mind, but I have to push through. Luckily, Jort and his girl Marlene let me stay on their couch while I got my feet on the ground. And when I got back to their apartment, I was met with this ballin' street party. So we're in Amsterdam right now, landed 5 hours ago. Yeah, and yeah, this is Marlene.
Hello.
They're letting me stay with them for a couple of nights while I try to find a house in Amsterdam for 6 weeks.
We're gonna try our best. Search all the Facebook pages.
Yeah? And where are we now?
The Rome on the Straat, street barbecue.
What are we celebrating?
That we're living here. Yeah. Meet all the people from the neighborhood.
Yeah. And the next day, it was time to explore the streets, try some local food, but most importantly, get down to business and find some food supplies. Jort, tell us what the rules are of riding in Amsterdam.
Yeah, basically the rules are drive on the right hand side, I think.
What do you think of tourists that walk in the bike lanes?
I hate them. Normally I just hit them.
So where are we going, Jort?
We're going to the market to buy some vegetables for rice paper rolls.
Here at the market, we're going to found the vegetables.
Yes, carrots, capsicum and some fresh mint.
We're at Danjong. We're going to see what we can do, try to find some burrito-sized rice paper, see if they have it in Holland.
I don't think so.
And what have you found?
I found rice papers the size of my head.
Show us your head. Well, your head's bigger, I think.
Yeah? Oh, then we need bigger ones.
I'm on the back of Jort's bike in Amsterdam. Oh, it's a brewery! We're at the brewery. Let's go drink some beer.
Is that so? Because he really wants to help you out.
Isn't he working tonight? We met in Vietnam. Still to this day, how many rice paper rolls have you eaten?
Like something got zero.
It's gonna happen.
I believe in the concept. Within 50 years, people will still be talking about rice paper rolls. I did know the summer of 2015. It was a really good summer. When it all started with rice paper rolls. Billboards everywhere, rice paper mill, rice paper roll.
What if I told you there's no such thing as a rice paper roll and everything was just photoshopped and like it just doesn't exist?
I'm fine. I didn't invest any money, so.
Now at this point, it's crazy because I don't actually know Jort or Marlene that well. I'd only physically been with them for 3 days in my whole life, and I'd just been chatting to them on the internet. Now, anyone can be friendly with a stranger, but to take someone into your home for a whole week, spend hours of your day showing them around the city, and inviting your friends around just to meet that person, that takes a very generous kind of person. Jort and Marlene were those types of people, and I felt so welcomed by them and their friends.
Put some cigarettes in.
Nou wat? Stoof maken?
What's the next step? No. Just had a wonderful dinner. It was nice. Yeah.
Nice.
And it's fun with friends, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really nice, this food. It was kind of gezellig.
Gezellig.
Gezellig is in Holland.
Really good.
But I was dying to hear what Jort
Now it's the
thought.
first time I ate the rice paper rolls.
What do you think?
To be honest, it's fucking delicious. It is really good. I want to put it inside me, like, all the possible ways.
I always hated this word working in corporate, but I can't tell you how much networking helped me in Amsterdam. From Jort, Marlene, and their group of friends, I was able to accomplish so much. Here are some crazy examples.
Oh, I missed it.
Remember this lady at the rice paper party? That's Marieke. She lived below Jort and Marlene, and she gave me a free haircut. And guess what?
I'm going to be moving into her sister's place today for a month. Coincidentally, she's going on holidays.
Accommodation for 6 weeks for only 400 euros. Here's another one. Jort worked in a kitchen called Gadai Cafe. Her boss, Francian, let us use their commercial kitchen to store our food and set up base. And she let us use all of her equipment. Here's another one. This is Olivia, my mate from Australia. She linked me up with her friend in Amsterdam, Taryn. Taryn and her friend Tim were both from New Zealand. They immediately befriended me and helped me out with designing my PaperMill logo.
Oh yeah.
It's the Commonwealth coming together.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's all of it, yeah.
And they both helped me print the design and the first logo I've ever used commercially.
Oh my god. Me out so much, and it looks absolutely incredible.
It's so good.
Oh my god, Tim, you'll be seeing this. You're a genius. Tim Hardy Design, you're an amazing person.
I just had to get a piece of wood cut. And at the place where we cut that piece of wood, we also found tents we could use.
So, I might need your hand first. This is it. We're just going to take this sticky bit off and then get rid of the white thing behind it, lay it back onto the wood. This line, as close to this line as possible.
Okay. Oh. Yay!
Here's another one. Remember this lady barbecuing in the beer garden? That's Jan. Jan and Sophie own this food truck. And they're both friends with Jort. And funnily enough, they were based in the same commercial kitchen that we were going to use.
Hi, my name is Janneke. I have this food caravan. Gekkigheid. Gekkigheid. It means crazy goats.
Gekkigheid.
Gekkigheid. Crazy goat, man.
She actually had an event in Rotterdam that was going down, and she said I could help her. So of course I caught a train to Rotterdam for the weekend, and I also met up with some other friends that I met in the Philippines.
This is Laura, and this is, where were we? We're in Rotterdam. Wow.
Voessen Park.
Voessen Park.
Voessen.
And Rotterdam is the best city in Europe, right?
Yeah, it is.
This is awesome. I've never seen anything like this. Laura, Sarah.
Sarah, Sandra.
Where did we meet Sandra?
What?
Where did we all meet?
Philippines.
Philippines.
I did, but you were there for only 10 minutes.
Look, I was intimidated by 4 girls over in the corner,
No,
right?
don't even start
Four
that.
girls in their bikinis or whatever you guys were. I'm not gonna walk over to you and start talking to you.
After that, he was like, okay, bye.
Oh my god.
Laura was kind enough to let me stay at her place for a night while I worked on the food truck. I mean, how cool is that? She also showed me around Rotterdam, which boasts the second largest harbour in the world. That box. We're currently on set here in Rotterdam with Gekit, which means crazy goat. I don't know if I pronounce it right because the G's, the way they pronounce G's is really hard here. And this is a food truck. Boom, this is another bratwurst German food truck that does a lot of bratwurst and stuff. But we're gonna do Indonesian food. It's the first time I've ever worked on a food truck. So we're just preparing, and in half an hour we hopefully have some customers. Anne and Sophie showed me their setup and pack-up routine. Showed me how to make the best Indonesian food in the world. And because business was slow, we passed time by chilling out a bit. Not a crazy first experience, but still a good place to start. Thank you for that demo. We're out. After a day of selling some Indonesian food, we are now broken down in the middle of the highway.
Then we now have a flat tire with our caravan.
So the Dutch traffic authorities just come, and I don't know what they're talking about. They're talking in Dutch, so I don't understand them, but pretty serious. Yeah, this is gonna be in the Gekit video.
Yeah.
I don't even say it right, do I?
Make a Gekit video?
Gekit.
Movie. Well, you can. You chose this very special day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right button.
Gonna
The
die.
marriage product. Aliens are coming.
Now, as I wrap up my time in Rotterdam, I want to point out something. All the generosity of others in this video happened within 1 week. 7 days. I mean, you can get a lot accomplished when you're passionate about an idea, but never forget who it took to get you there. See you later, Gekit.
See you later, Gekit.
In the next episode, Jort and I go to our first festival, with the help of my Rotterdam friends. I show around some friends from Australia, and boy do I learn some serious business lessons along the way. Tune in next week.